learn data structures.
10 most important data structures which every programmer should learn.
Why data structure is very important for each and every programmer.
That's the power of algorithms.
The data structures and algorithms is a very important thing.
Hello, welcome in another brand new video in our data structure series, and in this video we will discuss about array rotation. In our previous video we discussed about basics of array, but in this video we will solve actual programming problems using JavaScript, and we will try to solve left array rotation, right array rotation problems. Alright, so there is a lot to cover in this video, so let's get straight into it. So first of all, let's try to understand problem statement. Now this type of problem statement will be given to you if any interviewer asks you to solve array rotation problem. So now they will provide two things. First is array itself, which we want to rotate, and they will provide position D. Now this D is representing number of rotation we need to perform on that array. Let's see this with one example. You can see this example down below. Now here they have provided two things as we discussed in this problem statement. So this is our array, and they have also provided D. So as per this D, we need to perform two array rotations on our given array. So after performing two rotations, we will get output like this. And there is one more thing we need to pay attention in this problem statement. That is nothing but left and right rotation. So here in this problem statement, they have given we need to perform a left array rotation. So we will go with the left. So if they provide right array rotation, we need to do exact opposite of left. Alright, we will see both the problems, but let's start with left array rotation. So on the left hand side, we can see we have array, we have D, and we need to perform left rotation. Alright, so let's see this step by step. So in the step 1, we are not doing anything. We just put all the elements in an array in table format. Forgive me for this mistake. Actually, instead of putting comma, I put dot, but I beg for forgiveness for this huge mistake. So if we perform first rotation, our 8 will get last position, our 12 will get first position, 4 will get second position, and the 9 will get third position. Similarly, if we perform another rotation, our 12 will get final position, our 12 will get last position, 4 will get our first position. And if we perform this left rotation one more time, we will get our final output. So since they have specified we need to perform left array rotation, our item, okay, that's why we are moving our array items towards left. But what if they say you need to perform right shift operations? So let's see that diagram as well. So in a right shift operation, the things will be same. First, in the first step, we have given array. In the second step, we will shift our each element in an array towards the right. So let's say if we start with 8, so 8 will get second position in an array. Similarly, 12 will get third, 4 will get fourth, 9 will get fifth, and the 55 will get first position. Right. Similarly, if we perform another rotation, each element will get shift towards right. Finally, we will get this output. Alright, so I hope we are pretty clear with array rotation now. Okay, so now let's see how we can prepare our algorithm to do this automatically for us. Alright, so let's observe these inputs and output closely. And if you observe this closely, you will observe that there is some pattern. Now what is the pattern? We will see in this next slide. So let me make this easy for you. Alright, so this is the given inputs. Now as per the first step of an algorithm, it says split your array by given D, and this is applicable only for left shift. For right shift, there is a slight difference, so we'll see that later on. Alright, so let's focus on left shift. So since the D in our case is 3, we have split this array by 3. So the first 3 elements will be in different array, and the last remaining 2 elements will be in different array. In step 2, we need to bring our first array towards last, and we need to bring our last array towards first. And remember, all these steps are only for left shift operation. For right shift operation, we will see some different steps. Alright, so once we move this last array towards first and first array towards left, Now we need to combine this together. Okay, now we will have a rotated array by 3 positions, and this is how we can get our final output. So now let's try to convert this into code. So now for coding language, I prefer JavaScript. So I'm gonna create new file inside the folder, and I'll give it a name left rotate, and let's copy the same array. So this is our array. Let's declare another variable. Let's say d, and in our case d is 3, and we need to perform left array rotation in this case. Alright, okay, so as per our first step, we need to divide our array by given d. Alright, so in JavaScript there is a function called splice, and that allows us to divide our array, split our array by how many positions we want. Alright, so let's declare one more variable to store our left array. So I'll call it as left array is equal to, okay, in order to split our array, I'll use slice function. Now this slice function will require starting point and ending point. So in our case, starting point will always be 0 for left rotation, and the end point will be d. Alright, similarly copy this, paste it here, and I will save right array. But in this right array case, the starting point will be the given d. Okay, so let's put d, and the right array will go all the way up to the end, right? So we need to find end of this array. So I'll use array dot length. That's it. So with this way we will get two arrays from this array, left and right. Let's console this. Alright, now let's quickly run it. Alright, so as you can see, we got the same results as per our first step. Alright, now as per this step 2, we need to bring our right array to the left and left array to the right. But I will combine this step 2 and step 3 so that we will get our final output. Alright, in a JavaScript, there is rest and spread operators that allows us to combine two arrays together. So we don't need to add any extra step here. Alright, so I will put step 2. So in this step 2, I will create one variable. I'll give it a name output. Now I'll simply put square brackets and 3 dots. Now this 3 dot is nothing but spread operator in a JavaScript. So if you have little bit knowledge of JavaScript, you can easily figure it out. Alright, so with this spread operator, we can concatenate or combine multiple arrays together as a single array. Alright, so in our case, as per the algorithm, we need to copy our right array first and the left array last. Right, so I'll copy this right array first. And this is our left array. Now let's console this as well. Now if I print this, you see we got our final results, and if we compare this with our diagram, we can see we got the same results. Alright, and you can definitely try with changing this d. So let me change it by 2. Let's quickly print it. So this is how easy it is to perform left rotation in JavaScript. But now what about right rotation? So let's quickly create a new file. And I'll simply copy same example, but instead of putting left, I will put right. Now in our step 1, alright, so in this case, we'll have to divide our array 3 minus length of an array. Let me declare one variable. So in a step 1, first we'll need to find, so in a step 1, let me declare one variable and I'll find rotation index. So rotation index will be array length minus d. Okay, so the rotation index will be 2 because array of length will be 5, and if we do 5 minus 3 we will get 2. Now we can splice our array by 0 to 2. So let me quickly do it. I'll do the same thing. I'll call left array is equal to array dot slice 0 to rotation index position, and I'll copy this same thing, I'll paste it here. I'll call right array, and now I will use rotation index plus, and in right array I'll splice this array all the way up to the last element. Alright, so now we got our left and right. Let me console it. And now if I run it, now if I console it, we see we have 8 and 12 in a separate array, and we have 4, 9, 55 in a different array. So if we observe this diagram closely, you can see our 4, 9, 55 is in the first position and 8, 12 is at the last position. So now we need to perform same thing what we did it in this case of left array rotation. We need to copy our right array first and left array second. So let me declare one more variable. Let's say output, and this is step 2 and 3. So now our output will be, again I'll use spread operator. I'll copy right array first, and then again I'll use spread operator, and I'll copy left array, and I'll simply console our output. If you see it here, we got our array rotated. Alright, so let's compare our array. So the first element is 4, second is 9, 55, 8, 12. Cool. So now our both right array rotation and the left array rotation is working. So I think that's it. If you have any question, queries and concerns, you can put that in the comments. I think that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.